What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be playing more of the Sibling experiment. That is right, we are on part 3. I have now decided to delegate, not delegate, I'm gonna stop doing Twitch stuff for a while. I know, for the 2 streams that I've done. I'm gonna just start doing more recording stuff for YouTube. I'm gonna get more into, more editing, that kind of stuff, for the videos, because slowly every single video I do, I start to hone in a little more on the mic situation, the camera stuff, and anything else like that. So I'm slowly getting there. Hopefully I'll be able to get my mic fixed within the next week or so. Hopefully you're enjoying the gameplay, and I'll start editing and being able to, make it kind of look a little neater, or, put a opening scene or any stuff like that in, as opposed to just something like this. But that's further down the line, so I'm slowly just notching it each and every time. So today we're going to play some more of the Sibling experiment. Last episode was getting pretty weird. Turn this all back on, and we will jump right back into our save file from last time. I'll put the sody pop over here, move the keyboard over, and it's Monday. We're still at Jasmine's place. This is our place though, so continue. I woke up that morning pumped up beyond all measure. No more downtimes. This was finally the week I've been waiting for about half of this year. Ooh. I had been honing my skills all this time, and today I was going to let everyone know who TJ Ryan, scratch that, Jameson, or whoever I was now, was. Today's probably extreme day, boys. I didn't even get me down that Dad was at my house, and I wasn't even there to see him, or that Tyler seemed to still think I was into him. Only one thing mattered: winning the extreme sports competition. Yeah, boy. And making Jono suffer just a little bit. We're gonna make this piece of shit pay. I walked into school feeling awesome, radiating with confidence. This was my week. But now it was the end of the school day, so first I had to work out what to do after school. Man, these long school days, man, I wish I had that. You just instantaneous. You walk into school, have a good day, you're done. What to do? But today is my day, so I have to go to this. Did I bring my stuff with me? Let's go to the skate park, kids. We haven't gone to the skate park. We've been to the library. We've been to my house. And then Tyler's like, you're here to bang? We're gonna go to the mall. Not talking to me. We were just at school, so we're gonna go to the skate park. Gonna grind some rails. Considering Jono had no idea of my reputation until last week, it was about time to get things straight. Certain things, like the amount of suckage he exuded, were integral for him to know. I was pretty considerate for going out of my way to inform him, really. Really? Is that all you've got, Jono? You bored, Jameson? Oh, no, I'm amazed. Someone could suck that bad despite having such a big mouth. I think she wants to bang. We'll see who sucks at the end of this week. Why not settle this now? Why bother? There's no one else around. You could just say you won and people would have to believe you. No merit in that. Of course. What else did I expect but the spineless response? I'm actually gonna agree with Jono here. You wanna... Maybe to you it's all about pride and you're like, I'm gonna show you, kid, but... This? I have pity on you, TJ. That's hardly spineless. ... Sometimes I forgot that our total history had been wiped. Because I was a Jameson now, none of that stuff happened before. I just have to make him pay the only way I knew how. He wanted nothing more than to show off. It was on. Just wear a bikini and go to town. I woke up only being able to think about skateboarding. My eyes felt glassy, and I could have paid attention once I got to school. I've been working on my grinds. I'd been perfecting my stunts. What the hell? I probably should get in more practice. It was the end of the school day, so I first had to work out what to do after school. Okay, we're gonna have another useless. We're gonna go to the mall. Again, I caught up on my homework at school. Better be prepared. It's actually nice to have your homework done before doing something else. Well, yeah, no shit. If everybody could have got their homework done at school, you wouldn't have to, spend 3, 4, 5 hours after school just doing your homework. But yeah, that'd be nice. Never thought of it before. That night, I couldn't help but overheard noises coming from Eric's room. I was about to come knocking on his door, but then I heard his voice from the other side of the door. Jasmine, my princess. Oh, he's probably having like a D&D session, and he's talking about his crush, Jasmine, who's his actual sister. If you haven't been paying attention so far, 5 viewers out there, you missed out. What number would I have to roll to attain you? Oh, it's getting weird. He's probably playing D&D by himself. Did my ears deceive me? Was he reciting something behind closed doors? He could be doing poetry. Not well poetry, like Jasmine said, but poetry nonetheless. With your amazing stats, it would have to be high. I gotta get a natural 20 of that's the facts do not lie. Yeah, he's writing poetry. For you, I'd have to roll 1,000,000. All worth it for your hair of vermilion. I don't get the joke. Maybe some D&D players out there might get it or something else. But I don't get it. That's just weird. ... Poetry by Eric. Something that he wrote? I shouldn't have kept listening in, right? Of course I should have. My character was made. My stats were all set. Ready was I to take on any boss, but to Jasmine, I was at a loss. For with your charm, no matter my skill trees, you'd always bring me to my knees. ... Poetry by Eric. It's like a weird like cologne thing. Poetry by Eric. This was terrible. It was perfect. I bit my lips, trying my hardest to fight back laughter. Oh, to find you, Jasmine, is such a hassle. To learn you're in another castle. Just out of reach, but still I go. And level up just like a pro. Save you from the final dungeon. And defeat Dark Master Lungeon. ... Poetry by Eric. Come on, buddy. Next time you get it right. In the tavern, Jasmine, that's where we met. My abilities you put to the test to defeat the dungeon master in time, or to fall like the others that happened to rhyme. So I rolled to prove to you that joining me was right and true. ... Poetry by Eric. Get it down. Oh boy, all that blackmail material. It felt like a Tyler in a candy store. I wish I'd recorded it. Eric was trying so hard though. Damn. This was really boring. It's Wednesday. The entire day bored from the moment I woke up to the time I went to school. Sorry to say it, Jasmine, but your life was just as sucky as mine. At least between school hours. But thankfully the day passed by in almost no time. Guess mornings are always the hardest. It was the end of the school day, so I first had to work out what to do after school. God, I said go to the mall, but we never went. Let's go to the library. Let's study up some skateboarding books or something, I don't know. Why is this on the screen? Get this off. I really need to change that too. I need to hide my cursor so if I'm playing any games that involve my mouse, you don't have to sit here and gawk at it. Okay, it was time to find out the truth. Going to crack it today. I really was. Retro casuality. It's more about time travel though, but that could be something to look into. I really didn't know what the hell I was doing at this point, to be honest, but thankfully Jazz called me earlier and we decided to meet up again to discuss our plans. Hey TJ. Yo, sit down, my dude. You seem to be in good spirits. Just can't wait to hear what you have in mind because I have nothing over here. Okay, well, I do have this idea. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's our best shot right now. Do tell. I got chills from excitement hearing Jasmine's plans. We were really getting somewhere here. Probably Jasmine just wants it to stay the way it is, but DJ doesn't. Thoughts? Ideas? It's Thursday. They're really leaving me with a lot of cliffhangers here. Tomorrow was the big day. Not only was it Jasmine's poetry recital, but also my skate competition. It was all happening at the same time. But now it was the end of the school day. So I first had to work out what to do after school. Yeah. So kids, this is the part of the game where they just give me filler school days, that last 10 seconds, and they're like, what am I gonna do today? We're just trying to grind away the week so we can get to the big surprise stuff. I'll go home, I'll rest up for tomorrow for Jasmine's poetry recital, and I'm gonna wreck shop on the half pipe. I don't know. We'll just go home today. I really needed a pep talk before tomorrow. I didn't mean to skip that. I'm so sorry. I had complete confidence, except for my heart, which kept beating at an irregular pattern, especially when I thought of getting up there in front of all those different people. Okay, maybe not completely confident, but I figured I needed a push, or something, but not just from anyone. Who did I come to, you ask? I found myself heading towards Eric. Just had this feeling that if I talked to him, I'd feel better. I kept telling myself that I needed to help him and I would be his support, only to realize he would always answer if I called out throughout this bizarre journey. Was it just because he thought of me as his younger sister? Didn't care. I'd still reach out. Even with his backwards ways of speaking an awkward, vague display of concern, Eric always managed to brighten me up. Eric, my dude. I'm not driving you anywhere. What? Where did that come from? This is not why I'm here. Eric narrowed his eyes. He didn't look as if he believed me. It's not. Honestly, dude. I bored anyway. You trippin'. Yeah. Well, I'm not buying you anything either. I don't care if you've maxed out your card. If I've what? Never mind that. That's not why I'm here. I just need some comfort talk. And maybe some comfort food. Food is where it always is. Yo, are you on your man's rags today or something? Come on, can't you see that I'm trying to get some help here? Eric softened his ever apathetic face at my obviously distressed tone of voice. My comforting services will be open for a limited time of 5 minutes only. Get it now or don't get it at all. Deal. Good thing I wasn't particularly mushy myself. So tomorrow I've got the big competition coming up, and it's kind of a big deal to me for a long time. But now it's here, and I'm not just sure if I'm gonna stop you right there. What did one of my viewers say? Tej? Is that what you said? Tej? I say fine, we'll go with Tej, if that's what you said. You're the best. I don't like having to admit it, but there you go. Eric looked me straight in the eyes and stated as if it was the most obvious thing in the world. Maybe I was just imagining things, but I could see sheer faith shimmering in his eyes. Maybe it was just the lighting. Not sure. It completely made my face flush, though. You live and breathe skating. I think it's a waste of time. You've got a gift. So embrace it. Kick some butt. And don't remind me ever that I called you the best. Because I can't deny it, and that would be just low. I almost wanted to cry. You know, Eric. Yeah, don't talk about his fucking poetry. He'll kick your ass. You're a terrible listener. Instead of shedding tears, I grinned like a real idiot. There was no helping it. I just felt all warm and bubbly inside. Eric pretended to look offended, but the next second he did the unimaginable, petting my head as he grinned back, looking far cooler than he should have. Just what I've always strived to be, cutting you off silly thoughts and setting your wacky head straight. Stop it, you're ruining my hair. I didn't really care how my hair looked, but I slapped his hand lightly and backed off a bit nonetheless, and damn, it was getting way too hot in here. I'm not even... Oh, you hate that? All the more reason to do it. Alright, kids. It's gonna start turning into play fighting, and then it's gonna start turning into the bodies being pressed up against each other. And it's gonna turn into making out, and that's gonna turn into sex, and that's gonna turn into babies being made, and that's gonna turn into you raising a family your whole life, and hopefully that you give them a good life and better life than you ever had. And then at the end of it, all of it, you die. Moving on. Eric looked almost too eager to see me annoyed, embarrassed more like. He began to ruffle my hair, purposefully trying to make it a mess this time, which I responded with smacking his arms and trying to mess up his hair too. Hey, respect your elders. What elder? You're 5. I grabbed a pillow and sent it flying at him. Unexpectedly, it hit Eric right in the face. I stopped my track for like 3 seconds, stunned. I was so used to Tyler dodging my attacks that it seemed like the most hilarious thing to me at the time. Eric snorted. He leisurely picked up the pillow, and I armed myself with another, ready for the fight that was about to come. This didn't turn out the way I thought it would, but I was so not complaining. I could no longer deny that I wanted to reverse the sibling experiment at this point. I really wanted to. But at the same time, Eric was truly the best, and I wanted to be with him in whatever way I could. Getting weird. Getting real weird, kids. I mean, you could still reverse it, and then you can just get him at school, and then, yeah. I don't like this. I don't like this at all, kids. It's Friday. You know what that means. We got big day. Big day ahead of us. It felt really reassuring that I had Eric and Nikki there to cheer me on. I was really looking forward to catch up with Jazz and Tyler as well, but it was time. So, are you ready? Did I look ready? Sure, why not? Hey TJ, here. Turn that down a little. Ah, yes. Symbolic. Eric pressed something into my palm. I rolled the small dice around in it. What's this for? My good luck charm. I looked at him as if he just told me he was from another planet, and Eric laughed. Whatever you say. I'm not saying anything. You don't have to. I know you. There he was, messing with my frail heart again. Just keep it. It's to remind you that we're thinking of you up there. Who are you, and what have you done to my dude? Come on now. I don't like this. I don't like this, doggo. Nikki smiled and patted me in the shoulder, urging me to drop the fake, unappreciative act. I scratched my head, feeling a bit exposed. My chest swelled with newfounded confidence, and I pulled them both into a hug at the same time. Eric squealed and whined about me being weird, but he didn't break away until I did. Thanks, guys. It means a lot. And you know, if you get stuck for things to do, give it a roll. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. You should think about the song I've Got Music. It always relaxes me. My friends were weirdos, no doubt about it. But let's get real. I don't know what I'd do without them. TJ, 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 TJ. Okay, Ryan, you can do this. I squeezed my eyes shut, and when I opened them again, I was in my element. I was gonna blow this away. I'm tell you this right now. This better have some bomb-ass music for this. I started out shaking my hands to wring the tension out. I was at the half pipe, ready to show off my stuff I could do easily. First, I showed off skill for the judges with a dude, I can't pronounce it. Like, I'm dumb. Cabarial? There. A 360-degree turn performed on a ramp while riding fakie backwards. Named after skater Steve Caballero. I don't know, dude. I have dirt around here. I can't skate. Then a bit safer with the McTwist. Heard that. 540-degree turn performed on a ramp named after Mike Gill. I know all you skateboarders out there getting this knowledge. And then an indie grab followed by another dude, I can't pronounce this shit. We're gonna move on. I was completely in the moment, deaf to all the sounds and cheers around me. All I could hear was the pulsing of blood in my own ears. This would show Jono. It's not about how many tricks you do, it's about the number of risky ones you pull off. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. And the winner of the under 16 tricks selection is TJ Jameson. That's right. We did it. We fucking did it. Ooh, what? Where am I? Get up there, you dork. Oh, me? Here? Win? What? Woo! TJ! Tyler, please leave me alone. Out of all the cheers around me, there was that distinct, goofy voice of Tyler. There was no feeling to describe this. Pure victory. That was just fantastic, TJ. Didn't I tell you to stop stalking me? You know you want me here. Ugh. You. Okay, yeah, I was glad to see him though. This rocks. I never expected to score in the 90s. Awesome. Want to come to my sister's poetry recital tonight? Your sister? Why was I still not used to hearing that? Jazz. That's me. We'll be there. Of course Eric was going to answer for me. I wasn't sure if I even wanted him going with his creepy infatuated tendencies. Awesome possums, he is in. But it seemed like the two of them were conspiring against us. I shrugged at Jasmine. Not much else either of us could do. Shit's gonna hit the fan tonight. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're getting end game. We're getting there. I'd already had my time to shine today, so it was Jasmine's turn too. The auditorium was pretty busy. Snobbish. But I guess that was Jasmine's scene. Now, since I did let you come to this, you have to promise me something. That blonde kid invited me. Yes, but Jasmine is my friend, and I Excuse me. And I let you tag along, so don't be stupid. I'm never stupid. Really? He was going to expect me to buy that? No hitting on her. That's really weird and creepy. What about if I do it through poetry? Yeah, your fucking D&D poetry, you, piece of shit. No, just no, dude. No doing it at all. Through poetry, through poem or otherwise. Look, they're about to start, so just keep quiet. Goth girl. We only had these once a year to initiate new meat into our misunderstood, shunned by the world group. It's because you call them new meat. Don't you mean click? Yeah, but don't let that get out. So let's introduce one of our new wannabe clickers, and we can judge if she's worthy of the title poet, or if she will blow it. Some eyes rolls and trottles followed. Oh, oh, oh. I have one I want to... It's not a song, guys. It's a poem. I have one I want to love with 4 kinds of love. I have one I want to love with 2. Uh-oh. I gotta see where this is going. But on these darkest of days, I'll be ill to admit these loves to either of you. I have one that's helped me see that I hate everything about who I was. And I have another that I blame for my life. Now I'm sick of using him as a because. But when I'm stuck in a situation, a new world that I hardly know, it's the discovery of love that has helped me grow. Yeah, it's about the whole situation. She's just essentially airing out all of her laundry. Life shouldn't be an experiment of testing of what is right and wrong. Life should be an expression of the heart. Love forced, love abounding, love found, love to belong. She's right. Life shouldn't be an experiment. Leave down in the comments what you think about that. I think... Hold on, I'll read the next. I smirked, feeling a bit uneasy. If only he knew. I think life should be an experiment because you are born into this world, and regardless of what you believe happens after this, that is truly yours, your own. But I feel like if at the end of all this you become nothing or you move on to somewhere else, whatnot, you should experiment and you should get outside of your comfort zone and do things that you've always been scared of doing, and things that you're passionate about, even if you, let's say, like you have like family that doesn't understand or friends that don't understand. You're always, no matter what you want to do, I mean, unless you're like a total psychopath and you just like want to murder people, which isn't okay. There's always going to be people who are always going to gravitate towards you because they're interested in what you're interested in and they're interested in you. So I feel like life is an experiment in a way. It's just kind of globbing all this stuff together and being like, this is you. What do you enjoy doing? What do you want to leave as an impact on this world? And how you want to go about it. Okay, we've got our next contender, Eric Jameson. Son of a bitch, he never told me he entered. That threw me. My neck twisted so fast I can almost hear a snap. I twisted it so hard that it completely booted me out of this whole shebang. Pretty good, right? It's funny. What happened to my... Oh, it's just... Okay. Testing. Cleared his throat. His eyes found Jasmine, who looked just horrified, and he offered her a stupid smile. What the hell, Eric? Down to my last health point. Where's my music, though? Where's my tunes? Where's my soft tunes? Down to my last health point. The boss had me outmatched. Yet then she came and healed me like that. For Jasmine's my healer. Well, he had a good thing going and then he kind of just drove it in the ground with that. Let me move that up a little bit so I'm not deafening everybody. My white mage, you see, bringing me back when things are all bleak. ... Poetry by Eric. Jasmine? No. I haven't even... Stop. Just don't. Eric fidgeted uncomfortably, and Tyler patted him in the back. Nice work, dude. If I were you, I wouldn't show my face in public for the next year. I was willing to try something new. Now that it backfired, I'll be spending the rest of my life on the couch. Feels bad, man. I just gave you that whole speech about... Feels bad, man. And I guess you'd have no need for your car. You better give me the keys. No way, get your own. I smirked. I think I'll be fine. For the record, I like the one about the tavern the best. Eric's eyes went wide and it seemed he was blushing a little. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Poor Jasmine. Should I tell her there were more? Probably some other day. Audio is still going, but I don't hear anything. Because I probably just destroyed everything. Well, hopefully, well, desktop audio is... Even though it was a little late, we got back, and the rents were there too. Eric moved past him sitting in the living room to get to the kitchen and poke his head in the refrigerator. Hey, did you leave us dinner? He had a priority of his stomach to think about. Yeah, audio's going, but I don't know, guys. Hold on. I don't know. Figure it out later, kids. It's not a priority anyways for me. I couldn't go past the trophy right in front of them. I guess I had left that on the coffee table earlier. Their stern expressions really brought out the wrinkles. DJ, care to explain this? Eric was proud of me. I was proud of me. So what was their problem? All those sweetie eat your pancakes moments were for nothing then? Not that there were many of them, but still. They were going to disown me because I was a hella awesome skater? I was a hella awesome skateboard, dude. Forget them. I didn't need them. Okay, that was a bluff. I didn't want to be out on my butt. Yeah, I won my category. Cool, huh? You know how we feel about skateboarding. I knew how lame people felt about skateboarding and its effects on your back. Maybe if their own real child was keen on it, they'd be a little more lenient with me. My back is fine. It always has been. Not for much longer if you keep this up. Plus, it's so dangerous. We don't want anything to happen to you. I'll be careful. See, I even had Eric practicing with me. It's been really fun. He's learning too. Eric, you knew about this? Eric emerged from the fridge with a noticeable milk mustache as mother's questioning. Would now be a good time to use my cloaking ability? I was guessing that was an ability that didn't transfer to the real world. Nope. Sorry, bud. They didn't throw the pair of them off at all, a fake dad continued firmly. Did you or did you not know she was practicing? How long has this been going? If you did, you're in big trouble, young man. But Mom, it's really not all that bad. TJ. Mom didn't waver. Did you? Yes, I did. We're disappointed in you, Eric. You should have known better. You should have been the one to keep TJ from straying down the wrong paths. And yet, you did what? TJ's old enough to make her own decisions now. Why are you guys like this? She does not know what's good for her if that's what she chose. Eric, you of all people should know that. We did not raise you to talk back to us about something so obvious. You're the eldest, Eric. Take some responsibility. I was a little sympathetic to that. I was used to getting the "you're the eldest" spiel. What is this even for? It was TJ's competition, not mine. Is supporting her a crime? Oh, dear God, I really don't want to be here at all. But as mean as it was nice that it wasn't me getting the brunt of it this time. It's wrong. Jeez, chill, woman. How did she get there? Eric's dad had checkmated him. He was the one with the car. Fine, I'm grounded. Whatever. I don't go out much anyway. No TV, no internet. Reflect on yourself. You know, sometimes you do just need to get it. I'm saying this as I'm on YouTube right now. Sometimes, you know, you just kind of need to get away from the electronics and all that other jazz to just like find yourself, or you know, do some other things and kind of, you know, broaden your horizon. Not that you can't do that with the internet and television, but you know, you can go explore other things in person. No way. Eric frustratedly walked away to his room, and his parents just stood there with their arms folded. Sorry, I had to sneeze, shaking their heads. They didn't even care to address me anymore. What the heck, man? I looked down at the dice Eric handed me before the competition in my hand. Damn, felt really bad for hanging him out to dry. Eric deserved more than that. I'm gonna see if I can fix this audio. Well, I fixed it. Okay, moving back in. I didn't know when it happened, but sometime while I was gone to research more into the sibling experiment with Jasmine and figuring out what to do, Eric had viewed my videos. Nice. I got there just too late. Great timing there. Care to explain, TJ? You think I'm the worst brother ever? No, Eric, It would be lit if I never existed, huh? Eric, just hear me out. Wait, no. This one's better. You don't believe anyone could ever love someone like me. Wow. TJ, thought we were friends. Thought you care. I thought... what the fuck? It's all a lie. I flinched when Eric cursed bitterly. He looked so heartbroken that I swear it felt like my heart breaking at the sight. I just wanted to pet him on the head and give him a treat. Telling him no. God damn. Freaking adore you. But I had to keep myself composed. Listen, we are friends, my dude. I care about you a ton. Stop calling me that. It makes me sick. Eric? I don't need a stupid dice to tell me we aren't friends. You don't give a damn. You can't bullshit me any longer now that I've heard those words straight from those videos. Why'd you even bother going out of your way to pretend to care? Has it been entertaining for you? Well, you got it. You had me fooled. Happy? To think I even tried to stand up for you like a godforsaken idiot. And look where it got me. Serves me right for being stupid, huh? Should have known. I was rendered speechless at his rant. If only I could find the right words to say, I'd tell him to stop blaming himself when none of it was true. He said he had be the one to set me straight. He said he'd believed in me, so why wouldn't he let me explain? You asked me to explain, so just hear me out just a second here. To be honest, I don't trust a word coming from you anymore. If only you could be half as honest as you were on those videos, maybe things would have sucked so damn much. By the way, I was coming to tell you, it was cool that I took the blame yesterday. Doesn't seem like something you should hate me for. But I don't hate you. This was frustrating. Why couldn't he just listen to me? And why is it all over your vlogs? I opened my mouth, then closed it, and repeated that a few times until he gathered I wasn't going to answer. Exactly. No, exactly. That was about Tyler. But it hit me that it didn't really matter who it was about. Was it any fair of me to put it up just because I didn't give my brother a chance to have what I now have with Eric? Or Tyler, did I really overreact like that? I owed Tyler, and I didn't deserve a brother like Eric. I didn't deserve one like Tyler either, mind you. Eric, just forget it. I'm not talking to you. Don't even try to pretend that we're anything but two people forced to live together. Never heard such a scathing tone come from his mouth before. He usually acted like he was annoyed, but this was no show. He sounded just crushed. I knew I was feeling the same. He then just left. So that was it then? Going to write me out of his life, and instead of having two brothers, I ended up with none. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Right in the feels. Press 1 in the comments if you cried. I woke up with no motivation to leave my bed. Although all I wanted to do was sulk, I really could do with getting my mind off all this. I wasn't exactly the drama queen type. I already had a best friend who was a drama queen, so I hardly needed to be one myself. Maybe I should find someone like Nikki to vent to. After groaning and rolling around a little more, I finally decided what to do. Great, back at it again. Can I go to the mall this time? Oh, good finger crack. I'm not going to school. It's a Sunday. I'm not going over to... We'll go to the mall. We'll go to the mall, kids. I keep looking over here. We're going to the mall. I never found shopping therapeutic, but Jasmine does. So I figured there's gotta be some merit there. ... Yeah, okay. It's mind-numbing boring and annoying to have to change so much. Mom's diner. It was crazy, but I didn't know who else to turn to but my mom. I can only hope she'd bother to hear me out. Hey, Miss Ryan, what's up? Oh yes, you're Jasmine's friend. That would be me, it's TJ. Just in case you forgot the name that you gave me at birth. Are you busy? I guess I want some advice. I can spare a few minutes. What seems to be the problem? I messed up. I put something online shaming my brother and he saw it. But it's more complicated than I can explain. It's more of a misunderstanding, really. I didn't mean to hurt him, but I did it and now he won't talk to me. So I'm guessing you've tried apologizing? Yeah, he doesn't want to hear it. Honestly, the best thing you can do is to wait it out. Huh? He won't stay mad forever. Time heals all wounds. You just have to wait it out. Once he's calmer, he'll be more willing to listen to what you have to say. But what if I don't have the time to wait? Like I need to fix it now to have any chance of turning things out the way they're supposed to be. I guess in that circumstance, you're just gonna have to try harder, fix things to the way you think they should be. He'll appreciate your effort. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hey, I'm sure it'll all turn out fine. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's quite alright, TJ. Enjoy your shift, Mom. It's Monday, let's get going. I had to get up and force myself out the door. No lift from Eric, as expected. Thanks, buddy. I ended up getting to school really late. Boarding there was not the smartest idea I'd ever had, but now it was the end of the school day, so I first had to work out what to do after school. We want to try. Let's go to the library. I'm sure he's... Yeah, go to the library. Well, I decided to meet up with Jasmine. It was always nice to see her, although she was hardly the perky ball of sunshine she once was. Life sucks. Dissolving into her chair, Jasmine sighed. We were in no mood to take any action today. She told me about her situation with Tyler, and I told her about mine. I echo that. Now Tyler won't even look at me. Same with Eric. And Eric won't even be in the same room as me. Same with Tyler. We're doomed. I can't believe we both used to post dumb vlogs trashing our brothers. Yeah, dude. It didn't seem like a bad idea at the time. We stayed silent for a minute. All of a sudden, Jasmine rose up, looking focused. Hey, come to think of it, I saw the ad after I posted my last video on that site. What about you? Me too. You think the site is related? Here's how we're gonna fix everything. We're gonna post another video about each of our brothers and about how amazing they are. Or we're just gonna trash them again. Might be so, but it's no use. We won't be able to track it down either way. Jasmine clicked her tongue. It was real annoying. All we had were guesses. But now at least we know how those two knew about the vlogs. I mean, they couldn't have discovered them on their own or by accident. That's just unlikely. Sounds like this might be it. Test. This is hella frustrating. Guess it's about time we carry on with what we discussed. Some days passed in the blink of an eye. Some were just far too long, like this one. I didn't want to leave bed, but school called, and now it felt even longer. But now it was the end of the school day. So first I had to work out what to do after school. Let's go home. That was a strange sight. My mom was here. Not mom, whatever. I'm wearing a hat now. Oh, Terry, you're back early. Yeah, I didn't go to the skate park today. That must be it. So, are you okay? You're not usually back this early either. Just to blow up with a client at work. Father said that I should return home and cool off. You don't look like you're doing much cooling off. No, I guess I'm not. What about you, sweetie? Tell me about your day. I didn't think Jasmine's mom actually did the tell me about your day thing. Weird. Pretty boring. I've just been distracted lately. Like, I don't even know if I bother studying if it'll make any difference. Things change so fast. Don't talk like that, Terry. Grades matter a great deal if you want to get anywhere in life. You know that. Of course she wouldn't understand. Why did I even tell her? But surely there are things that matter more than grades. Is this about a boy? Because I'm not sure I like where this is going. No, don't worry, it's not exactly like that. I mean, I'm not dating anyone. Good, because you have no time for that in high school. ... Of course I didn't. Wow, just these people were so old-schooled. Surprisingly so. Great talk. I gave her a half-hearted thumbs up and went upstairs. I truly didn't want anyone to disturb me anymore. Uh-oh. Bumped into Eric, though. No skating today, TJ? Huh? Eric greeted me with his usual bored face. He was looking right at me, dressing me. I obviously had been waiting for the chance to talk to him, but this was just so out of the blue that I didn't know what to think or how to act in that instant. You alright? You look pale. I took a deep breath to calm myself down. I don't know. You alright? I mean, you're talking to me right now. I trailed off, not knowing how to continue. Eric looked at me, visibly confused. I'm fine. You're talking weird. Catch you later? I'm going out to get something to eat. Eric quickly patted me in the back and walked past, leaving me completely baffled. He was grounded. Like, what was he thinking? These cut motions, man, they're spooking me. I dozed off when I was waiting for him to talk when he got back, and when I came knocking on his door later that night, I got the same old silence treatment. Was he just playing with me? I didn't know what to think anymore. Another long day. Please, holy God, make the day go faster. Finally, now to work out what to do. I don't really want to go back to my house because my real house. I don't want to go to the library. I'll go to the skate park. We go skate today. Yep, a good long day practicing my moves would definitely help get my mind off all this drama. Sure, beat moping around the house, being all upset over this. Hopefully this could clear my mind too, and help me get rid of any negative thoughts. I've been having a lot of those lately, with Eric still ignoring me. Okay, next day. Moving on. Jasmine and I were both feeling pretty miserable. It had been days without speaking to our fake siblings. You can have him back. I'm unfit to be a younger sister. You're unfit. I've got 16 years of taking Eric for granted to be responsible for that. Also, I'm sorry about the other day. My whole scheme was a disaster. It wasn't your fault. Dude freaking pushed us off. What happened next? Well, I have no idea what really happened, or how we don't have one scratch on our bodies. Trippy. Yeah, it's so unsettling. Now what do? We do whatever it takes, even if it's getting what we deserve. What do we deserve? I just let that question hang there. I knew the answer in reality. I just didn't want to focus on it. I love him. Ooh, Tyler? Me too. And Eric. Sadly enough, me too. We must be crazy, right? Maybe just crazy enough to win them back. How crazy is that? Now is the end of the school day, so I first had to work out what to do after school. Go back to my house. We're just randoming this, man. Was it weird that I wanted to hang around home? It wasn't like I was there for the runt. I just needed a place I felt comfortable. And what better place to feel comfortable than here, where I belonged? What are you doing here? Just hanging. Why? Do I need a reason? So, what food have you got here? Huh? I'm looking for some grub here. So either tell me where the good stuff is hiding or move aside. ... Don't you have a house? Your point? I just don't know if you're supposed to be here. Chill, your mom is totally cool with me. She is? Of course she is. I'm gonna get some of the good stuff and go watch TV. Sure? That a sport. Now don't get in my way. It was like the switch never happened. Just bullying this child. Nothing I said would reach Eric. He turned up his music on purpose, looking away from me. Just gonna live like this our whole miserable life. Then game. At least we were in the same room of the house now, but still. Hell, just acknowledgement would be better than this. I couldn't take this any longer. He was trying to punish me. It was working. I fell asleep pretty quickly after that. We're just steamrolling. Nothing was gonna wake me at this stage. We are back home. Dab on them. Ow. On them hairs. I'm back home. So the experiment is finally over? Not so loud. Jasmine, why are you in my room? I think you mean my room. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Bad juju. I feel it. But this makes no sense. I definitely fell asleep in my room. Another part of the sibling experiment, maybe? That's the true ending. I mean, if we're near the end of it, now I'll have a sister and no brothers. Maybe. Let's... You two. Uh-oh. Get up. We need to get ready for school. Class won't teach itself. Oh shit. Jono's our brother? What is happening? What are you doing in my house? Yeah, real funny. Oh, come on. We're the substitute teachers for today. What's happening? We're substitute teachers? When did that happen? Right after you participated in our experiment. Jono was behind this the whole time? Yeah, we can even watch you in your dreams. We're that badass. No, this has to be a nightmare. What's happening? I woke up with a start, feeling out of breath. Ah! Sheesh, this experiment is really getting to me. DJ? I noticed Eric laying right next to me. What is happening? Wait. This is Eric's room, isn't it? Why am I in his bed? What is happening? Why are you in my bed? I felt my body tense up all of a sudden as I realized just how close I am to me. The way he was looking at me so intensely didn't help either. My heart was just ready to burst from its cage. I hurriedly jumped out of his bed, extremely embarrassed. Sorry. What's going on? It was decision time. Getting the heebie-jeebies over here, guys. Getting real spooked. Let's have a stretch break real fast. Okay, we're done stretching. We had to work out something. So, have you thought of anything? We need to work out a plan, cause this shit ain't flying. So, how are we going to do this? What are we going to say? How are we going to show them we're serious? Is it your fibbling you're trying to win back, or your sibling? Both. Okay, not sure if Jazz was familiar with the terminology of fibbling yet. Agape. What? Means selfless love. What's the most selfless thing we can do? What would we always want them to do for us? Take the boys' punishment on ourselves? Right the wrongs. Take the blame for everything. We just have to show them we mean business. I think I have an idea. The bright side. Eric might forgive me. The downside. I had to ask for help from the biggest snob I knew. Oh, great. Let's go get Jono. But now it was the end of the school day, so I first had to work out what to do after school. Gotta go to the skate park and talk to Jono, man. Yep. Hey, you can't sleep here. This is public property. Call the cops then. Okay. Shh, as if they'd come. Time for the next best option. I nudged him gently with my foot, or maybe not so gently. Ow, fine, I'll slightly get up. And watch you fail spectacularly again. Hey, my foot slipped. Yeah, right. These transition scenes. Today was the day we were going to set things right, or go down trying. We had our plan to execute, and people would play their parts. I just had to find a certain someone. Need was such a horrible word. I didn't need Jono. His assistance would just be a little more helpful to me if I were to do this. Hey, loser. Possibly not the best way to address someone when you require their assistance. Look, this isn't easy for me to say, but I require you. What? Question mark, question mark, question mark. My ears don't deceive me. I would think you were saying you needed me. I require your help. I do not need you. Hardly the same thing. Completely the same thing. You can take it however you want. I really didn't have time to argue with him. If we were going to sink as low as we were ever going to sink, then we'd have to get it moving today. Ripping it off like a band-aid. Plus, we really couldn't have the guys angry at us much longer. It was bad enough having the wrong sibling rather than having angry pants ones. So what do you need, my charming good looks? You need me to pretend to be your boyfriend? You. No. I need you to pretend not to know me, as if... And I also need your AV nerd skills. My skills of awesomeness? Delude yourself as much as you like, but I need them. What for? We're breaking into the broadcasting room at the mall. I need you to help us handle the equipment. You can handle my equipment anytime, you know. Do you want me to knee you in the balls right now? ... Yeah, I thought that would make him back off. But what's in it for me? The joy of helping someone in need. Not buying it. What do you want then? You know what I want. A kiss. Ew. No deal. I sighed. He had me. I guess I really did need him, much as it pained me to say. Really slapped me upside the face with this. Jono smirked and then leaned in, wrapping one arm around me. I'd expect as much, but I still found myself flinching a little. A kiss, just a stupid kiss. For the record, I did not enjoy that. Not one bit. Why'd you close your eyes then? Keep them open like a fucking weirdo. Easy. It's time for the master plan. Not that I liked hanging out in malls this much, but Mom was already here. We just needed a ruse to get the Jamesons here too. Jasmine could get Jono access to the audio system through her friend or ex-friend, that Sandra girl. Plus, if we did it at school, our parents wouldn't be able to hear it firsthand. Nikki was taking care of the boys. We could probably trust her with that task. Probably. Jasmine started to slow down once we got to the same place called Centennial Wear. I grabbed her to keep moving. Ooh, they have that capri jacket with the sailor stripes. And did I really see a $35 label on it? She was joking, right? I yanked her arm harder in the response. That hurts, TJ. Did I really need to remind her why we're here again? Once Jono got in there, he set to work making sure it was all ready to go. Okay, Jono, when you're ready, put us on speaker. You got it, babe. I cringed. Everyone should be here, right? My parents, Eric and Tyler? I looked at Jono. Confirmed. Time to start this thing. Jasmine and I both took control of the microphone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Shoppers, mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. We, the worst sisters in the history of the world, interrupt you for this important announcement. It's probably going to get us on the watch list for mall security. Not that it'd matter. This announcement is for our brothers. I was waiting so long for you to be the good guy first. To agape me. And I wasted so much time. And when I had the chance to speak up and make the change that I wanted to see, I just defended myself. I acted with love only for myself and not for you. Hey, you kids aren't supposed to be in there. Even when you were supporting me, I didn't support you back. I put my brother up as a spectacle on the internet, so it's only fair to make the same spectacle of myself. Here's a list of things I've blamed my brother for recently that was my fault alone. Going skateboarding. I'm giving you 5 seconds. Who's got the key? Going to a poetry reading. Taking my magazine when I should have told him how much it meant to me. Accusing him of misunderstanding my poetry. Fighting over cereal in the morning. Not bothering to wake him up for school. I've been overly protective of my belongings. I've been overly paranoid about germs. Not bothering to help him with his many homework projects. Not bothering to play a game of Dungeons and Dragons. Being concerned only with myself. It was all my fault. And I'd like to say now that Mom, Shirley, Ryan, and Mom and Dad, Dr. and Dr. Jameson, will take whatever punishments you can dish out at us. As long as our brothers know that there is no way we're gonna blame them like that ever again. We're coming in. Dang. Hit the decks, people. Hit the decks. I couldn't help it. The whole thing had made me quite emotional. So when Tyler arrived, I threw my arms around him in a hug. Dude, the game center. Hell yeah. Let's go. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And then Eric took me aside. Are you crazy? You're going to get yourself grounded for the rest of eternity. Yes, I was crazy. But maybe this experiment had made me a little crazy. I don't care. Tyler was talking to Jasmine. I would have forgiven you, eventually. That wouldn't have been enough. It was actually kind of sweetie for a gross, childish kid. I turned around only to see our parents. The lab coat ones, not my real mom. But it didn't matter, because I was ready to suffer the consequences from whoever they came from. Barry? Yeah, I know, I get it. But I had to make you guys see. Eric didn't do anything. Blame me. Oh, we intend to. Though they didn't seem too threatening about it. Good. Did you really max out the credit card? Hey, it got you here, didn't it? Oh. So, is Eric off the hook? Yes. But we're not done with you. I can live with that. As long as Eric was off the hook and I was taking responsibility, it was mission accomplished. And just from the goofy smile on Eric's face, it seemed worth it. I may have not gotten the brother that I wanted back, but I got a brother back, and I was happy enough with that. I got to spend some time with Eric, like nothing had ever happened. I couldn't believe how worked up I'd become and how much I overreacted, but at least he understood that now. You should move your rook. I am moving my rook. Not your rook, Terry. I glared at him. Then what is this then? Your knight. Of course it was. You're not supposed to move your knight like that. Why was I playing this game again? I give up. So easily? You're just being smug because you can beat me for once. Would I do a thing like that? Yes. Yes, you would. That's just the kind of thing you would do. I'll take it you're not really mad. And there goes your night. Nah, I'll just have to remember to pay you back for that later. You can probably move your rook now. If you can remember which one it is. That ass. This one, right? And then I just knocked over all the pieces on the board with whatever piece I was holding. Which probably wasn't a rook to come to think of it. I guess there was a part of me deep down which really wasn't as childish as Tyler. Fancy that. Mature, Terry. Fight me. Oh, here we go. Get another ad. Have an annoying sibling? Wish you could swap places with someone who has a different sibling? This experiment does just that. Swap families and see the world through different eyes. Later, when I got on the computer, a surprise was waiting for me. Another pop-up for the sibling experiment. Just came out of nowhere. Finally. Where the hell have you been, you stupid piece of survey? There was nothing new on the screen. Just the 3 original questions. Are you patient with your sibling? Yes. I immediately thought of Tyler. It was time to revise my answers. I was getting a second chance. I'm not, but I want to change. Have you tried to love them? Not really. I suck. I should have loved him from the start. Do you think you'd be happier in another family? Not as happy as I would be back with Tyler. It was true. Eric was fun, but he wasn't my brother. And it drove me crazy that I couldn't make up with Tyler properly. That I couldn't be the sister I should have been to him. I clicked on Generate Report and wondered if this was going to change anything. My answers had totally changed. I had changed too. I gave a contented sigh, reflecting back over everything. I really had learned some things. Family was important. I learned how to love them, how to appreciate the things I took for granted. I couldn't wait to get back and tell them how grateful I was to be where I'd be, home. Okay. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. And with that, I went to sleep that night. Finally at peace with everything. Then I awoke. Promised land. This was familiar, and it wiped the smile off my face. It was like nothing had ever changed. Yes! I had to find Tyler. So, what are you doing today? Thought we could just hang out. He eyed me suspiciously. I guess I deserve that. School stuff? I mean, after school, let's do something. Brother and sister style. Do it up old school. I'm sorry about last night, since you're trying to guilt me into saying it. Last night? You know, your skate magazines and stuff. Oh. So wait, none of this time had gone by? No extreme skate competition? Well, I won, so there was no need to get worked up over that right now. I'm the one who should be sorry. There you are, TJ. I thought you'd still be in bed. Nope, it's a wonderful day. Why would I still be in bed? She gave me the same look Tyler was just giving me. Sheesh, I wasn't that bad, was I? Hey Mom, is it okay if I do something with Tyler after school today? Needless to say, Mom was even more shocked than Tyler. She muttered something we both couldn't quite understand and then took a deep breath. She needed a moment to compose herself. Sure, honey, that would be ideal. So the phone started to ring and I picked it up right away. I just knew it would be Jasmine on the phone. We're back, baby. Yes we are. You told Eric what a lovable loser he is yet? I told him we're going to play D&D today after school. You in? I guess we could be in for that. Meet you at the mall? See you there, dude, and try to wait before, drooling all over my brother. Haha, see you soon. Tej. Oh, they're gonna drop that beat. We had a rather eventful day at school. It was Monday again. Same Monday that we disappeared the first time. I got caught up showing Jono how awesome I was since I did have the extreme sports comp coming up again. Jono didn't know or anything because technically in this reality he hadn't done it. But his willingness to help us out in the mall kind of endeared me to him. Just a little bit. I don't want to go overboard and tell him or anything. Might inflate his ego just a bit too much. And then the rest of the school would have to deal with him walking around like he has a balloon for a head. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Blech. I saw some of Jasmine's old crowd as well. That Sandra girl. Jasmine wasn't with her. So it probably meant that Jazz had an eventful day too. I had to catch up with that after school. To the mall, let's go, baby, let's go. Oh. Hey Jazz, Eric! Oh, you're Jazz, and I've never heard of you before. Nice to see you again, Tyler. Jazz smiled vibrantly. Well, wasn't she just being polite? So, are these our other gamers? Eric was such a dork. Try not to look too eager, bud. DJ and Tyler Ryan. This is Eric. Oh, I already know. The infamous Eric Jameson. I smirked. I don't think I'm that infamous. You'd be surprised. Wait, gamers? Yep, we're going on a quest today, little bro. Maybe we'll play some street hockey if that sounds fine by you. Okay, now she'd gone and won over my little brother. Good for her, I suppose. I mean, I guess we had to date sometime. That would actually make a good couple. Where have you been all my life? Taking part in an experiment. Is it over now? Jasmine and I looked at each other. Everything felt normal now. Like it was where it was supposed to be. We lost our strange, backwards families, but we gained so much more. And I didn't really lose Eric. Things were just another beginning of something even better. I think so. Ooh, I unlock Super Tyler ending. Though Tyler completely doesn't remember how close we gotten when he wasn't my brother, in a buddy way, I do. And I want us to be more than just people who live under the same roof. I want us to be friends, to be real family from now on. Tyler, you need some homework help? ... Is Mom making you do this? No. Look, I've been a jerky sister before, but I have a lot of making up to do. I had this dream. Fascinating. Hear me out, douche. Anyway, I had this dream, and in it, we were friends. You supported me, and I supported you. Not saying that it's ever going to be easy. It's sort of in our biology not to get along, but I really do want to give it a shot, though. Instead of screwing up my face with disgust, I'll actually humor you. Gee, thanks. I might even find your pranks amusing. There we have it. But you're going to be even more of a loser if you don't get better grades. Since I've already been there, done that in your grade, I may as well pass on my wisdom. I guess I'll let you help me. There's the spirit. And to show you that I really don't want anything out of it, you don't even have to tell Mom I was helping you. It'll be our little secret. Unless you make me fail. Hey, I'm not going to. That does sound like something I would do. But let me prove you wrong. What is this? Quiet, boy. Just accept it. You're seriously acting weird right now, TJ. Better get used to it. Because this is who I am from this point on. We did it! We have accomplished the end of the game! We did it, boys! Still Monday. Roll me out, baby. Get them credits down, baby. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'll turn off this, I didn't mean to do that. We'll have the credits still rolling while I speak. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for... Okay, that was the credits. Great. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. We got the ending. Unlock Super Tyler End. Tyler Super End, whatever. Brotherly love. Because we love our brother. Skaters forever, man. Coulda... Us and John... Well, that's Jono. But I think that's Jono, too. Yeah, they're both Jono. So we don't. Well, I mean, we get the guy in the end. We get our family back. We get some friends. We do things better with our life because family comes first. Family, you can't replace them. And, you know, sometimes you hate them. You probably do have some family members who are complete psychopaths and who are awful human beings. And we're not going to talk about those people. But appreciate everybody that watched it or, you know, at least tolerated it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I thought I was going to get a worse ending. Thankfully, I didn't. I'm sure I'll play other games like this. Not exactly like this, but like other, you know, simulation kind of games in the future. And I'm sure I'll fuck those up a lot. So appreciate everybody sticking around. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic day. You know, go say thank you to someone you appreciate. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear it from you. Have a good one.